Guys, we're rolling 131. Cheers.
Hello.
Down the hatch. Let me pop this. I'm having a cider. What do you think of that?
Cider.
Cheers. All right. I've had cider in a long time.
Ciders are good. I forgot about ciders.
Yeah,
They are delicious.
there used to be a brand called Hornsby's.
Yeah, dude, that was my mom's favorite. The one with the rhino on it.
Did you have a rhino?
Yeah, it had a rhino on it.
And you can
Hornsby's
smash
ciders. And it
a
was
six-pack.
That was before the Angry Orchard, like the whole cider thing took off in the early 2000s.
Yeah, you can smash a six-pack and get hammered.
Yeah, but that hangover sucked.
Because it's nothing but sugar.
Yeah.
It's
But
all sweet.
They were delicious, though.
Yeah.
They were really good.
Yeah, I miss the days of just getting hammered and not having to go to work.
You don't have to go to work, though. You just work from home. You don't at least have to deal with other people.
It's called going to work still.
I know, but you don't have to deal with other people for the most part. You don't have to. Like
Well,
me going to work.
I got to be honest, there is nothing worse than being hungover and being in the studio and having to work with a band.
Oh yeah. Okay. That would suck.
And
Especially if you got
I've done that probably 100 times in my life.
if you got a headache splitting in your head, yeah. And those
Yeah,
drums, and they're just going.
I've done that probably 100 times, and it's just brutal. Just going, oh, shut the fuck up.
Like, why did I do this to myself?
Just going, or when the
when you call-
drummer's like, let's do one more take. I'm like, no, let's not.
You calling sick to work?
Call myself.
Like, sorry, I'm not gonna make it today, guys.
Well, that's the problem with business owners is that you have the option to just call in sick. So you have to have discipline.
Yeah, you definitely have to have discipline.
You have to have real discipline, or you're fucked.
Yeah.
Or you're fucked because you pay your own bills, you pay your own paychecks.
Yeah.
So if you call in sick, that's fucked.
Yeah. No, totally. Totally.
I've done that too many times, I think, in my life. That's hence why I'm not a gazillionaire.
I mean, okay, that's why you're not a gazillionaire.
That's exactly why.
That's
I'm not
exactly it.
I'm not a multi-millionaire because of drinking and being hungover.
Okay, then that's a serious vice, and you might need to go see somebody about
I don't
that.
think that's it, but
Hi guys, my name's Ian.
hi, Ian.
Hi Ian.
I get hungover and don't go to work.
Yeah, like every other drinker in the world.
This cider's the shit, man. I actually really like this. Try that.
Yeah, all right.
Have a little sip of that.
Yeah, it looks delicious.
So, guys, this Wednesday, Go-Go Riot will be at Harvard and Stone in Hollywood. Go to that. And then after that, after party at Jumbo's.
Jumbo's. Oh, I miss Jumbo's.
At Jumbo's Clown Room.
What's Jumbo's like these days after COVID?
Probably better. Probably awesome.
It's probably cleaner.
Cleaner. You know what's funny is Jumbo's is so small that it if you've never been to Jumbo's Clown Room in Hollywood, it's a strip club.
Not really. It's like a bikini.
Well, it's more of a bikini dance bar, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Right, but I mean they'll take your top off if you give them a 20.
Yeah.
Give them a 20, and then but the lap dance is like in a booth right next to a stranger.
Yeah, yeah.
You just sit next to a stranger, like, "What's up, man?"
Yeah, they're all sitting in line for their lap dances.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like waiting in the dentist's office and somebody comes up and jiggles their ass on your lap.
Yeah, hey, you know what? That'd be a great dentist.
That's the dentist of no ma'am.
The jiggly room dentist.
That's the only way that you can get Al Bundy to go get his teeth fixed.
Shit, I bet you'd make so much money. You got strippers in there. You know, it's an all male dentist.
Yeah, all male dentists, but you get like the female dental technicians are super hot.
Gentlemen's club / dentists.
It'd be a lot of men with better teeth.
I think that'll never fly for some reason.
The laughing gas comes in handy there.
Yeah, you hit the nitrous, you get a lap dance, you knock out, and then all of a sudden you got your fillings done.
Yeah, you wake up with your pants down around your ankles.
Fuck it.
Bent over.
Fuck it, man. Well, wait, bent over. I don't know if I want that.
Yeah, this is how this doctor lures you guys into.
No, we're not going to start that type of business. The doctor is he's straight arrow.
Okay.
He's not going to fuck around, except for the fact that there's strippers.
Yeah, I like it.
You like that idea?
I like it. Yeah.
That's a great idea.
I know. I'm awesome. It was my idea.
Yeah, so it's
I
like
come up with good ideas.
it's like Jumbo's Clown Room / dentist.
Yeah.
Nice.
Where you can get giant veneers and also get a lap dance.
And the doctor is Dr. Acula.
That's a Scrubs reference.
No, that's a Mitch Hedberg joke.
Oh, well, they did that on Scrubs.
I know, but they stole it from Mitch Hedberg.
Dr. Acula. You're right. They did.
Yeah.
I remember.
Mitch
funny,
Hedberg. Yeah. Mitch Hedberg goes, don't go see Dr. Acula. And then the crowd just goes, wait, what? And it's like, oh, shit. I can't remember what it was. He was like, hey, I went somewhere I had 2 holes in my neck for some reason.
I had to have my blood drawn.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't go see Dr. Acula. The fuck? That's so stupid. Anybody that hasn't seen Mitch Hedberg, man, you got to watch some Mitch Hedberg stuff.
You missed some comedy.
It is
it's uncomfortable room comedy, and that's the best.
Some people's brain just works that way, where it's like, where it's funny, and it's all about timing. But it's funny when he says, I don't really like playing blackjack. I just like sitting in semicircles. Why that's funny, I don't know, but it is.
But it's great.
Yeah, or rice is great if you want to eat 3,000 of something.
3,000 of the same thing.
It's stupid. That's stupid, though.
It's great. Like, he's just sitting there in his room going, 3,000 of one thing. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
And then you watch rooms, like, if people don't go to see him, like, if he's an opener for somebody else, you watch rooms just like cricket, right? And then you go, that's the joke. The joke is that you don't get it, and then you go, oh, I got it. That's stupid. like hours later.
Yeah.
He makes you think about the joke.
Yeah, and same with Anthony Jeselnik.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's a little more on the head when it comes down to, like, he has got the offensive part to it too.
Yeah, that's part of his deal, is the offensive part. But it is fun to try to figure out where he's going with it.
Yeah.
Where he'll start something with the whatever, with his. I went and hung out with my brother-in-law the other day. Then you're going, okay, where's he going with that?
Yeah.
Now I don't know the joke. I'm just making something up. But
yeah, but he does that. He starts off like it's an everyday regular occurrence, and you're trying to figure out if it's going to be a dead baby joke, if it's going to be him driving his car into people joke, like
Dude.
a lot of sexual jokes. Like, where's he going to go?
Yeah, the whole comedy situation has gotten interesting.
Yeah.
And can I tell you something? There's nothing that makes me more pissed off than when I hear comics talk about music. They really don't know a fucking thing, man. Like, they're really irritating.
Let's see, who are you gearing this to?
I was listening to
Joe Rogan.
No, I just had the when I was loading in stuff to the studio today. It's called The Bonfire. And it's got, and
you
it
listen to some weird podcasts.
I just let it roll. It just I really don't even listen. It's just kind of on. But it's got Colin Quinn on it, and Bob Kelly and Big J Okerson and whatever.
Okay, so good comedians.
Yeah, they're good comedians. Anyway, so they're talking about. They started talking about. Colin Quinn was like, in his voice, he was like, nice. Another person listening to Sublime, and they were like, well, that wasn't exactly Sublime. He's like, whatever, same shit, it's beach music, right? And then they just kind of started talking about music and everything, and Big J Okerson, I think, was talking about that his girlfriend, used to always listen to punk rock when they were younger. He was like, she used to love Bad Religion, and Bob Kelly's like, that's not punk rock, and I'm like, how dare you?
Yeah. What does he think punk rock is?
Well, they don't know anything. They need to shut the fuck up about it.
So see, it's like, okay, so we had Don Jameson. He did that is his shtick. That's those guys' shtick.
Metal.
Metal. Like Don Jameson and Jim, what's his face?
Jim Florentine.
Yeah, Jim Florentine. Sorry, Jim. Actually, he's like, fuck it, really, Jenna? But yeah, like
Jim.
that's actually their
His voice,
thing.
Jim.
Yeah, Jim.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Jim Florentine.
Yeah, not nah.
Yeah, I lost it at the end.
You
there.
lost it.
Jim.
Jim. You sounded like a leprechaun, like a like a not drunk.
He has a
leprechaun.
weird voice. That I'm Jim.
Yeah, yeah, he does because he's very Bostonian kind of.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah.
He
But
dated
anyway,
Robin Quivers.
he did.
I'd love to know
You
what
know
that
what?
was like, man.
I tried to get okay. I was at Monsters on the Mountain, one of the festivals that we played in Tennessee, right? And him and Don were hosting the whole festival, like they were doing the commentary in between. And so I'm backstage, I'm talking with him. I'm like, dude, one of these days, I really need to pick your brain about Robin. He's like, I don't talk about that. I can't.
What does that tell you, man? Does she got some power or
really?
something? Where they sign like an NDA or something?
Which is silly because I'm like, dude, I'm your friend. I've known you for a couple years now. It's not like anything's on the record. I just want to know.
Yeah, as like a Howard Stern fan, you really want to
Yeah.
know what it's like to date Robin Quivers, right?
Yeah. But you know what? All right, if you don't want to say anything about it, maybe it was traumatic or something.
maybe it was. Yeah, you don't know. But yeah. Anyways, I just
getting back to it.
I get irritated when comics just start talking about music and they really don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Except for like, there's ones where they kind of make it part of their act. Where it's like Jim Brewer's way into metal and Metallica and shit. And,
Yeah.
Which Jim Brewer is slept on as a comedian for
Dude,
some reason.
Jim Brewer's fucking, and it's so
Why is that?
The thing is that he's so great for not being a stoner and playing the stoner. Like he's just, everybody thinks he's all just my stupid face looks this way.
Yeah, he's just born that way, and he was made to be in stoner movies.
Like his whole skit about his daughter has the same stupid face. I'm like, oh, poor girl.
Is the years of the stoner movie, is that over?
No.
Is it over because it's legal? So it's not really edgy, really,
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, the thing is that now it's just a part of culture, like kids going to parties and drinking. They're gonna drink, they're gonna smoke weed,
right?
But then you'll have the mushrooms things is still available for kids for stoner movies, like they're on mushrooms.
Can I be an old man real quick and say,
yeah,
that can't be good to have legal mushrooms give to teenagers, right? Teenagers are gonna take mushrooms.
Yeah, they're gonna take it anyways.
Yes, but when it becomes a normal thing, right? Like your brain. This is just a thought. Your brain is not developed all the way yet, and you're already fucking with it with normal doses of psychedelics. Not just psychedelics like you're at a party. Now it's just part of your life.
Well, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
People are now microdosing just to get through the day and not taking fucking psych meds.
Right. Well,
and they're way more adjusted.
I mean, that goes the same thing as for kids. I don't think kids should have been on all the psych meds that they got put on.
No,
either.
they shouldn't have been.
All the Ritalin. And
maybe they should have been on a natural substance like mushrooms.
All right. Maybe I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they're allowing it to become legalized, because it does have so many medicinal purposes to it.
I wish I was good with all that. I wish I was good with weed. I wish I was good with mushrooms. And
I think you just didn't have the proper mushrooms. That's another one of those things. Like, they go, well, with pot you have to try this or that. But the thing is, you've really not had a chance to try like different people's mushrooms, and you used to grow them,
right?
And you never tried your own stash.
I don't know that way.
No, I mean, okay, we don't have to talk about it.
But well, like the chocolate mushroom that Justin gave me, right? It was a chocolate.
Yeah.
Did I tell you I ate it?
Yeah, and he said it ruined your day.
It ruined my day. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all.
It just made you sleepy, or it made you feel sick?
It made me sleepy. Not even sick. I was just like, ooh, I don't like this. I don't like it. I was walking. I had to walk it off. I was like, I'm gonna go for a walk on the beach.
It made you feel a little.
And while I'm walking on the beach, I'm just like, whatever this is, I don't like it.
Okay.
And that sucks because so many people love mushrooms and it's legal.
Yeah, but see, when we did acid, you didn't want to do anything outside of the house.
Yeah,
I think that you were just in the wrong spot to do it.
My brain is not good for all your guys' fun drugs. My brain is good for fucking opiates and perkies, baby.
Yeah, your brain is good for the pharmaceuticals.
But you guys don't do well on opiates.
I don't do well on opiates at all.
Yeah,
I could never be a pill popper. It makes me sick to my stomach. My whole body feels like shit the next day. Like I am not that person.
But when I said opiates, I'm not even like you.
I can't
Immediately went to pharmaceuticals. It sucks that we can't get opium. Why does it have to be pharmaceuticals?
Yeah.
Where's the opium dens, China Mary? Let's go.
Eventually, I think that'll make its way back though too. I think that'll make its way back because there's such a big push into natural drugs.
Yeah.
Drugs that can be grown from the ground and aren't fucked with chemicals. Like I'm sure that there's people starting to farm opium and not just for heroin use.
Right.
There's got to be some of those hippies up there in Colorado.
The hippies.
Like, fuck it, man. What, we don't need to shoot up or do any of that shit, man.
I think any time the whole drug thing is interesting because what the government deems as illegal, all of a sudden now there's a stigma on something, just like there was with weed, right?
Yeah.
And now weed is people don't even consider it a drug.
I don't.
And like all these drugs are natural things that you can grow, except meth and all that bullshit, which is all bad.
Yeah. Because people are cutting that shit with fucking turpentine and
right. Now, are you
soda.
supposed to make it illegal? Because once you make it illegal, now you can sell it. Right?
Well,
when it's not illegal, you can't sell it.
Not as you're not going to make a profit off of it as much. I mean, I don't know. Actually, I do know some people that are still selling weed. They're still selling weed.
I do too, actually.
Yeah.
Because they're cutting the costs of
they're cutting the cost in half.
The
because,
stores.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Pharmaceuticals or federal grade things that are okay and legal are they're now getting all those taxes, massive taxes. So one thing,
especially Hollywood and Los Angeles.
Yeah, once you make things legal,
that's
it
double
becomes
what
taxable
it is in
income.
Long Beach. Yeah.
Yep, it's huge.
Sparrow, oh my God.
Yeah, Sparrow, you've been good all fucking day.
Fuck. Sparrow, I don't even want to deal right now, to be honest with you. But yeah, it's odd to me. I can't wrap my head around when they go, see that plant? That's illegal. Now, if you take that plant and you stick that in your mouth, I'm sending you to jail.
Yeah, it's so silly.
I'm going to lock you up in a cage. That is weird. If you really say it like that, that is a plant. I say you're not allowed to put that in your mouth.
Yeah, but listen, it's illegal to sell tomatoes that aren't FDA approved and don't pass inspection. Like that's why mom and pop farms and stuff, they sell them over at farmers markets because they're in farmers markets. They don't have a legal business there that they're growing or they're selling them at, so they don't have to pay taxes.
Natural things that grow from the earth. It is
so silly.
It is weird when someone can tell you if you can or cannot.
If you can't sell it,
if you
or
can't sell
give
it or
to
eat
people.
it. Yeah. Or
you can't just give it
when
to
they
people.
tell you cannot eat that, or I'll put you in a cage. Isn't that weird?
That is really weird.
Like same with just think about it. My dad keeps saying this. He goes, one day they're gonna start selling air. They'll figure it out how to sell oxygen.
They already do. They already do. In fact, my dad's on oxygen 24 hours a day.
Well, I mean,
his
oxygen to
insurance
breathe.
just covers it. If his insurance didn't cover it, my dad would be paying thousands of dollars a month to breathe.
But that's like that's different because it's an oxygen tank that you need because you can't have normal oxygen.
Yeah,
is that how that goes?
But eventually, he needs more oxygen.
He needs more oxygen than Earth gives you.
Yeah.
That's weird.
But people will eventually start doing that.
It's like water.
Yeah,
I've said this before where you can buy land, but it'll be illegal for you to bring in tanks of water for some reason. They feel that's
wait, hold on, that's not illegal.
Yeah, it is. It is if that land is not sanctioned for water, you cannot bring in your own water.
Oh, because I grew up on, up there in the sticks, and we had a well that went dry. We had a natural well went dry in like the mid '80s. So we would just get tanks of water sent up to us, once a month. Once that water's run out, you're fucked. So I don't know if that's really illegal. You do have to get zoning, which is silly.
It's water.
Yeah.
Hey, this is water.
You need to get a zoning permit to have water up here. But that means because you're getting that zoning permit because now you're making it livable land. What are you going to do? You're going to build a house on it? Are you going to build a business on it? You're going to build a...
Well, that's the catch, and that's what sucks too. If you decide to invest in a piece of land, things can change where you're not allowed to build on it, even though that's your land.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
You are not allowed to build on that land, or you cannot put you can't put water, plumbing in it, or whatever. You don't know how that'll change in 20 years. So if you put down an investment,
So that means you need to put a business and a house on it as soon as you buy it.
yeah, but it's.
Sanction it for...
Yeah, I guess I'm being Mr. Negative, but it is...
The best thing to do is sanction it. Like, if you're going to build a house, sanction it for it being a working farm. So it's already a business and a home.
Especially in California.
Yeah.
It is tricky.
Yeah.
California makes things very difficult in order for you to...
Hey,
Yeah.
you bought this house. It's completely paid off. Your land is completely paid off. Now you have property taxes.
You still got to pay for property tax. And you have to, you got to pay tax when you buy it, and then you got to pay when you sell it.
Yep.
Even if you sell it, now you owe on the sale.
I'm a tax man. Yeah, I'm a tax
I want
man.
in. I want in. I want to be the tax man. I want in.
Well, then you should have joined up with the Federal Bureau of
Let's
whatever.
do it. Why not? I'm in. Fuck it.
The IRS.
Yeah, fuck it. I want in.
Yeah, that sucks. I don't know if I could date you if you were a tax man.
I'm a tax man. All of a sudden, my whole demeanor changes.
Yeah. Oh, you're making it feel slimy
Start
now.
throwing out the boots.
Ew.
No need for my oxbloods anymore.
Ew. No, ew.
That'd be an
Do
interesting movie. Be an interesting movie for some reason.
Yeah.
I find that we're one extreme to the other.
It's
You
like it's one thing for you to become an accountant. It's another thing for you to work for the IRS. Ugh.
Yeah, why is that? That is gross, isn't it?
Gross, right?
What if I became
You're just taking people's money.
What if I became a meter maid?
Yeah, fuck that. Nope.
No.
No, I'd beat you up. I'd beat you up in your little shorts
All of a
walking
sudden,
around.
all of a
writing
sudden,
shit.
you could beat me up too. Probably.
Yeah, I probably
Once
could.
I got hired, I'm like, oh, that's it.
Yeah, you got instantly fat.
That's it for me. Not even fat. I got instantly skinny, flabby.
Yeah, skinny fat. Instantly skinny fat.
Yeah.
Oh God, that's
The moment they go, sir, you're hired. My butt disappears. and I
way to
fucking-
make me super dry. Oh Lord.
Sir, you're hired. All of a sudden, it just bloop, drops.
Broop.
Everything drops.
Yeah, that sounds horrible.
I lose my buttocks.
And you gain a chin.
I gain a chin
You
and
gain
lose
a
a
chin
buttocks.
and lose your buttocks. All of a sudden, you have this beard that grows
That's funny.
way out of control and lost all your hair.
Yeah, for some reason, that's funny.
Yeah. Oof. Ugh. I'm definitely not fantasizing about
There
you
are all
tonight.
these jobs. There are all these jobs that it would be very hard for me to do. And one is a meter maid.
Yeah.
Now you go, okay, look, you got to make money. Okay. And that's the only place that'll hire me. Okay. But I would have a hard time writing the tickets. I just wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? I just wouldn't write the tickets.
Yeah. You're like, nope.
Yeah.
That's
Like-
a big. I just poured myself a lot. Sorry, I told you that there wasn't much left.
You said there's not a lot of vodka left, and then you poured yourself an entire glass of vodka.
Yeah.
Look at you go.
An entire glass. It's only 4 ounces.
Look at you go.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
nice.
sexy.
Yeah, with the vodka, you're gonna end up looking like Sharon Stone in Casino.
Oh, I don't remember what she looked like in Casino.
Oh no, like she
I thought she was hot. Sharon Stone's
no,
hot.
she is hot, but when she started becoming kind of like this drunk pain in the ass,
Yeah, I know.
she would stumble around the house with a vodka. You know, it was just she's wearing a robe, vodka, and just get out, you know, everything. You don't know what you're doing.
Well, I mean, geez, I do drink a lot, but I only do that when I'm watching movies that remind me of Facebook.
You don't drink a lot. There is you.
I do drink a lot. I
Do
drink
you?
every night.
Is that drinking a lot though?
I drink every night, and I probably have at least 5 drinks a night. That's a lot, baby.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I do drink a lot, but I do a lot of other stuff to counterbalance. The thing is, I don't wake up hungover.
Yeah, that is.
I get
impressive.
up, I go to work, I have no excuses. I sweat it out, and then I come back home and I eat dinner and I have a couple of drinks.
Have you had blood work done and your kidneys checked?
Yeah, my
and
kidneys, livers are fine.
Liver's fine. See,
Yeah.
I think there is a connection with where people say drinking kills your liver.
Yeah, it does.
I think drinking kills your liver when you drink, eat a bunch of garbage, and sit on your ass.
Yeah, see, I'm not doing
You're not
everything else to fuck my
filtering.
liver up.
I think a lot of these people, I'm not saying it doesn't fuck you up, but I think a lot of these folks, it's a combination of everything.
Yeah.
Like usually you don't see, a triathlon that drinks a lot die of alcoholism.
Yeah, I guess not. I have a buddy, Luke Carl. He's actually another DJ.
Luke Carl?
Luke Carl. He's another DJ.
Interesting name.
And he wrote a book because he's a marathon runner and a DJ.
Oh, that's right.
You
told me about that.
Yeah, he wrote a book about carbo loading, but you carbo loading by drinking shit tons of beer like all throughout the week before you go on your run.
Well, a carb load is a real thing. If you are an active individual, you definitely need carbs.
But for him, what he does is a balance of drinking the perfect amount of beers along with a proper diet and running. And like, I don't disagree with this logic. Like, you can do this because your body's being powered by those carbohydrates and by that sugar, as long as you're not fucking up with everything else.
Yeah, I really believe that a lot of times when people say he died of alcoholism, he was also probably way overweight.
Yeah, he had a fatty liver.
And it still goes back to my thing of I feel more people are dying from just food.
Oh, people are dying definitely from food.
Which is weird because food is specifically made for you to be alive.
Yeah.
you have to eat.
To have it.
You have to have it. Isn't that weird? That is definitely a first world problem where you die of eating too much food.
Yeah.
If you really think about it.
Yeah, gluttony is definitely a first world problem.
Gluttony.
When you have people that are starving and dealing with famine.
When you call it gluttony, that's when it sounds gross.
Well,
right?
that's one of the carnal sins is gluttony.
Right,
Like,
but just the word itself.
That's not a. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but in the Bible, I don't think that's actually one of the 10 commandment sins. But
What, gluttony?
yeah,
The 7 deadly sins?
but no, there's a difference.
Yeah.
There's the 7 deadly sins, and then there's the 10 commandments that God said they shouldn't do.
Thou shalt not kill.
I don't know if
Thou shalt not
if God said thou shalt not
masturbate in the car.
eat
Yeah.
shit tons of McDonald's. But somebody correct me if I'm wrong. If there is something there in the 10 Commandments, I am not versed in my Bible stuff very
I'd like
well.
to go on a strict, shitty, like a McDonald's or fast food diet,
Why?
but up my workouts and see what happens.
So
And then get not only just that, get my blood test, get all these things tested.
there was recently somebody in the news that ate only McDonald's for 3 months straight. But what they did, and they lost weight to it, and all of their blood glucose, all of their lab work came back down to actually a normal person. This was a fat person who had an idea because he didn't want to give up McDonald's, ate McDonald's for every single meal
Yeah.
for a couple months straight. But what he did is he cut the portions in half. So if you got a breakfast thingamajig, he only ate half of it, and then the other half was for the next day. And he only ate half of his Whopper or his whatever, his Big Mac, and the other half went for dinner. So he was eating normal amounts of calories, and it actually brought his blood, all of his blood levels back down to where they were supposed to be, instead of eating the entire meal and being a diabetic with cardio issues.
Because I'm starting to feel that the food we're getting at the grocery store is not that much better than the food we're getting at fast food.
No, that's why I go to Costco.
Yeah, I mean Costco's good, But even when you get, say you buy hamburgers at the grocery store,
They don't.
are those better than hamburger at McDonald's nutrition wise? I mean, probably.
No, they aren't.
I mean, probably, but I'm noticing my body does not feel the difference. Really.
I can literally tell you the calorie count and the fat gram countage, and everybody's like, you're a nerd, and also there's something wrong with you. But I can tell you the calorie count of a Big Mac compared to the calorie count of a burger that you make at home. The burger that you make at home is another 100 calories heavier.
Yeah, and here's the catch to that too. The catch is, most people, I think, when they get fast food, they're sitting. Right, so they get it, they sit there, and then they pass the fuck out.
Yeah, but when you're cooking it at home, at least you're standing around, and then you got to get up and you got to do your dishes afterwards, and then once you're doing your dishes, then you might as well clean the rest of your fucking kitchen when you do it. At least.
Yeah, and McDonald's is so good, so why not give it a shot? Fuck it.
All right, baby, you go ahead and do this. I'll stand behind you. I'll stand behind you, and I'll be in your shadow, and then eventually I'll just be in your shade.
But you gotta up your workouts though. That's the catch.
Yeah, do it.
Right.
I say do it.
And see what happens. But
let's watch you eat shit.
Here's
all
what
fucking
happens
month.
though is you don't up the workout and then now you get all
and then life happens, and then all of a
life
sudden
happens,
you can't work out as much as you wanted to.
because you can get a good meal over at McDonald's for $11. Nice big ass meal.
Yeah, you can also get a much better meal for $11 over at In-N-Out.
Yeah, and same with an In-N-Out burger, of course.
But In-N-Out is not any healthier than McDonald's.
But check it out. McDonald's is the perfect car food because you can drive with it.
I agree, because it doesn't get all. It's not juicy the way that In-N-Out is. It stays in that spot.
And you just grab
which
that
is
little.
Still gross, because now you know that meat actually doesn't have any like meat juice in it.
That's true.
Weird.
It's just this dry.
This dry meat disc.
It's a meat disc, but it's so perfect though with the bun and the pickles. And
I know, it's delicious.
It's delicious.
Listen, the Big Mac, the perfect Big Mac, and you know this, is on my last food list.
Yeah. Plus, there's 3 pieces of bread in that one, so they got that middle slice of bread.
Oh, so good.
I mean, the Big Mac really, if you open it up, those beef patties are so tiny.
And the little tiny diced onions.
You get the onions.
I want those little tiny diced onions. They're so perfectly cut.
The Thousand Island dressing.
Oh,
my
Jesus
God.
Christ. All right. No, it's not Thousand Island. It's special sauce.
It's Thousand Island and semen.
2 all beef patties, special sauce, pickles, onions, lettuce on a sesame seed bun.
How much semen you think you've ate through eating out?
Oh God, probably a lot. I don't know. You're the one that worked in a fast food situation. I never did that.
Yeah, we fucked up that food.
How much did you fuck that food up?
I never came in anything though.
Okay, well that's good to know.
But I put Windex and shit. I put all kinds of shit in there.
You're like, this is the
fucking
fuck with
cockroaches.
Food. Oh God,
cockroaches. I throw that shit against the wall and serve it.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, don't mess with people with your food.
Don't mess with people who work with your food. I will never send anything back.
Yeah, and by the way, I didn't do that. I'm mostly talking about Cinnabon when I worked at Cinnabon at 16.
Yeah, but you also worked in at Soup Plantation.
At Soup Plantation. Soup Plantation, I got nothing bad to say about Soup Plantation.
Yeah, because everybody that goes there,
Clean.
they're actually health conscious and they want to be nice to you.
But even the organization, the kitchen, everything, very clean. I got nothing bad to say. I got nothing.
I miss Soup Plantation. That died with the pandemic.
But Cinnabon, woo, Nelly, you got rats, you got cockroaches, you got Windex in your shit. You got people rubbing their nuts all over your dough. That is happening.
Nuts on your dough.
Nuts in the dough, man. It's called hooking up the dough. It's still happening out there, guys.
Hooking up the dough.
I'm telling you, just imagine a 16, 17-year-old Ian angry over there at Cinnabon.
Pimples.
Just with pimples and people being rude as fuck to me. Can I be honest? Rude. I've never seen, and then you look back and I go, I was 16. Why are you so mean to this kid?
Why are you being so mean to this
For no reason. For no reason at all. And you're like, Ian, were you being a dick? No. How can I help you? It was wild how mean people were. But we had a section for mean people.
Yeah,
we had a section of food for mean people.
And you go, no, these ones are fresh.
And then we had a family side where the family gets the fresh rolled nice and tight.
Nothing's fucked with.
Nothing's fucked with.
Because you definitely don't want your mom accidentally eating your hooked up dough.
Well, no, yeah, I mean, I'd take this Cinnabon. I mean, nuts be dragged on the Cinnabon, chucked against the wall. You got Windex sprayed in it. Eat that, you fucking mall goers.
Pee in the bag.
I never peed in anything.
They're like, this tastes a little like sour.
I'd smash cockroaches and put them in with the frosting though.
Yeah, I can see it. Like especially with the inside of the cinnamon. Yeah. I could see that. That'd be easily.
Yeah, because the Cinnabon was full of cockroaches.
That's disgusting.
Because of all the sugar, and it's just you can't get away from it.
Can I tell you something?
I
never once had a Cinnabon cinnamon roll.
They're good. They are good.
Never once had one.
They are good. When you get a good one.
That's all right. You killed it for me anyways. Never going to have one.
just know you got teenagers rubbing their sack against those. That
No.
dough,
If I'm
man.
gonna get a cinnamon roll, I'm gonna go to Sweet Jill's on 2nd Street.
Hell yeah.
And they're so good. They have them now in downtown Disney because Disney's like, we put our fucking money on that shit.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that's the goods.
There you go.
Yeah, but I mean, just here's a little advice: be nice to the kids because they're angry.
Yeah, be nice to the teenagers going through fucking puberty and not knowing what to do with their bodies.
Do screw up the orders though. Like they just can't get it. It's so crazy when you go through. I go, why is this? Why can't you get it? Although in Huntington, been pretty good. The kid's been pretty good.
Hey, listen, as long as you're sweet to them, all you got to do is give them the sweet voice. You go,
Yeah, what's my sweet voice?
your sweet voice sounds like the creepy guy, the creepy old guy, because your voice is so deep.
Jesus,
And
the creepy old guy.
You walk up, you go, hi, hi, sweetheart. Because you go, hi, sweetheart. Like I
Call her sweets.
yeah. I go, oh, hello, love.
Hello, what are you? Were you British all of a sudden?
Yeah,
Hello,
no.
love.
No, not hello, love. I go, hello, love. Oh, okay. I think I would like this and this, but I definitely don't want any of this on it. Can you make sure I don't have any of that? Because I get an allergy. And they go, yeah, sure. And I'm like, thank you so much. And I'll give them a nice tip. I'm like, there's a good tip in it for you. Thank you. But you go, hey, sweets.
Sweets? What are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of what you would call like.
Darling. I say darling.
Yeah, darling. I don't mind darling though. Darling's a good one. Hey, darling.
Excuse me, darling.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I mean, I like that.
And they melt.
I don't know.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the kid like that anymore. Like coming from me, that'll be fine. But
No, I mean, nowadays I keep it straight up, man. Excuse me.
maybe you should just smile when you order.
Smile. No, I mean, no, I'm polite. I'm very polite.
I know you are, but you've also been getting much better orders these days. We only have like a once in a blue moon
Because we
situation.
moved out of Hollywood, man.
Yeah.
Hollywood is just you're getting nothing
Hollywood's a world full of vapid idiots. I'm sorry for all my friends that live there.
right. Hey, you guys know.
You guys are not the vapid idiots. That's why you're my friends.
Definitely, it is a town for vapid idiots.
Yeah.
L.A., New York.
Yeah. Yeah, New York too. Also,
New York, definitely.
my friends that live there, you would be a vapid idiot if you thought that I was talking about you.
Yeah, you know you guys are idiots.
Yeah, you guys are idiots, but a different kind of
You know,
idiots.
I really don't think a lot of them are idiots. They just play one once they arrive to Hollywood, I think. I really have that. I have that feeling because I've gotten to know some of these people and I go, that's not you at all.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you go, what was this act that you were just putting on in our first meet?
Because they thought that in your meet cute.
Wait, what? What does that mean?
Really, baby? You're 10 years behind on that. So meet cute is supposed to be the story of how you cutely met somebody, like your significant other or your
Ew,
best friend,
Jesus.
or
That's disgusting.
yeah, that's the slang. That's the slang now. But
If my friends said anything like that, I'd punch them right in the face.
well, that's why I said it. So you were disgusted by it, but you didn't know what it was. So it made it like now the joke just went straight over
Meet
your head.
cute? Oh my god.
Joke went over your head.
What, it's like the cute way people meet?
Yes.
And then you guys make shit up. People didn't really meet as fortuitous as you hoped
Hey,
it was.
our meet cute happened doing the same exact thing that we're doing right now.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's easier to pull.
Talking shit about people, talking about sex, drugs, drinking, rock and roll, and talking to each other doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See?
That's our meet cute.
I don't like meet cute.
I know you don't. I'm saying it
That
just to
bothers
I'm
me.
saying it to bother you.
That really bothers me.
I literally, this is the most I've ever used those two words in that order together. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never heard that before. I don't like it. Let's
just
get
doing
rid of
it to
that.
bother you.
I may bleep that out. Like, what'd she say?
The
She
meat
said the
bleep.
dumbest shit ever.
The meat bleep.
She said the gayest thing ever.
That's
Meet
really
cute.
what it is.
Oh boy.
That's in your head now.
You know, sweet couples bother me. You know, when they're everything's cute and they use like they use little words.
poopsie.
Yeah, when they fucking baby talk, man. I want to punch them right in the face.
Hey, but the best part is when they use the pet name in anger talking about them.
That's funny.
the
I've never heard
best
that.
part. Oh yeah. So I have a specific friend, and I'll tell you about who the specificity of this friend is later on. But let's say her man is Paunch.
Paunch?
Yeah,
So he's a Hispanic fella?
No, we'll say that's
He's a cop?
We'll say that's his sweet term of endearment name.
Paunch.
And she goes, "You know what the fuck Paunch did today?"
You're mad at him, but you still use his fucking pet name?
You know what fuck Paunch did today? Paunch decided that he was gonna make sure he's gonna leave the fucking refrigerator open.
Jesus. That's rough.
It's the best thing ever. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, Paunch.
I hate couples. It's so stupid.
Like, that's when you've been together for so long, you only refer to each other by your pet names, but you argue with each other and you go, "Fuck you, Paunch."
That's funny.
It's fucking great.
I guess that's better than when couples get older and then they're just over each other.
Or they go, "What, Brad?
Brad.
What do you want?" And they call each other by their actual names.
Or they talk to their kid, they go, "Your father." You know what I mean? Like it's like you don't even. I guess that's how you say it, because you can't call him by his name.
What your father did. You know what Brad did? No, that's worse. That's when you call him. You know what Brad did today.
Do you know people that call their parents by their first name?
Yeah, my brother does. My brother calls my mom by her first name.
Really?
But they argue all the time. He calls her Maggie.
Why does he do that?
Because
does he do that on purpose to be like disrespectful?
Yeah.
I did it one time because I heard it in The Simpsons.
Okay, Homer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I called my dad by his name. He goes, "I'm dad to you." Okay, let's get that straight.
Yeah.
I go, oh, okay, my bad.
And if you want to be disrespectful, but you still want to, it's always father or something of that nature.
Yes, father.
Yeah, no, I would never, like, you hear how I talk to my dad sometimes. He gets on my fucking nerves, but I would never call him Lee.
Lee, yeah.
I'm like, you know what, Lee? Fuck you. I would never say that.
Once that happens, though, it is odd when they call them by their first name.
Yeah. Well, what it does is it strips the father-child respect situation. You know, it strips it down. Like, you're just a fucking person to me. You're not my parent. You're a fucking person.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's weird, right? It's gross.
Yeah, that's like a kid on Maury Povich or something.
Yeah. Like, every time my brother did that, it made me cringe. I'm like, dude, fuck, somebody's going to jail tonight. Fuck this shit.
You guys should have went on Maury Povich.
No, that's all right. Everybody knew who
Everybody
knew who the father was.
You are not the father, and the guy fucking tap dances on the thing. That is such a joke.
No, everybody knew who the father was, but that in that situation, that always grossed me out, man. And I've told him many times before. I'm like, why do you do that? You're instantly leading yourself up for a horrible situation, man. It's not going to be good. Somebody's going to end up in jail.
Yeah.
Because somebody always ends up in jail in my family.
Oh, really?
Yeah, always.
You guys got to take it easy.
Yeah, I know. There's no wonder you guys all have fucking heart issues.
Stress. Yeah.
Idiots.
It's too much
Sorry,
stress.
I took that a little deep.
Yeah, you're getting fucking crazy now.
Sorry about that.
That is always funny when you're doing a podcast or someone, and like a guest or someone starts to go off into this real deep end.
Yeah.
And you're just like, whoa. Where are you going? Where are you going?
When you're no longer answering me back and you're just letting me around and go, oh shit.
Well, I mean,
I'm going a little deep.
Well, no, that's good. It's good to go deep. It's okay.
That's
what it's for.
All these people listening, they're my friends.
That's what it's for. You know what I mean? I wonder how much shit I've said on the podcast where I wonder if I've lost friends through the podcast.
Listen, sometimes I listen, and when I listen, there'll be times I go, "Oh shit, I know who he's talking about."
When I say it,
yeah, I hope they're not listening.
I wonder if I've said some shit and a friend is listening and he thinks it's him, but it's not him. So now he gets all offended. It's like, I'm not even talking about you.
No, because that person will go, "What the fuck?"
No, I think.
Or if you haven't heard from somebody in a long time that you used to hang out with every day, then you might have offended them.
For the most part, most people know that if I got a problem with you, I'll tell you I got a problem.
Yeah.
You'll know I have a problem.
And I'm the same way.
So if I'm talking about you or busting balls on the podcast, that means I like you for the most part.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
And then I'll sometimes be a little cryptic on, who I want to fucking slap in the head, but
Yeah.
because I don't want, it's not the play. I'm not the type of dude to call people out on these platforms. If I'm gonna give you a phone call if I want to call you out.
What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
It's like people on Facebook, they put these big long messages talking shit about their roommate or talking shit about whatever.
Yeah.
That bothers me.
That drives me insane too.
Yeah, just give them a phone call.
Like, honestly, I hate the most when I have a friend going off on another friend, but they're trying to be conspicuous about it and
But
not
it's
to use
obvious.
names.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? All of your actual friends. I mean, I know that you have a whole bunch of friends on here that you've never even fucking met in your whole life, but the ones that actually do follow you in their feed, like they're your actual friends. So we all know who the fuck you're talking about. Don't be that dickwad.
Here's some
Don't be that
Here's some
ass.
advice for you ladies on Facebook and social media is don't flex too hard. You're gonna start losing your friends. It doesn't work as well as you think it does. Meaning,
like being proud of what you do.
no, proud is good, but when it's too much, and then the people that know it's a little full of shit. You're just kind of trying to pull a flex.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's I'm a strong woman. I don't need anyone, blah, 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 or whatever you do.
And they go, bitch, I just gave you $50 to feed your kid.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Where it's like, didn't you just fucking ask me for money? Like, what are you talking about? But I've seen those too, where I go, I'll read a thing, that a lady friend or something posts, and I go, who was that to? Because nobody reads that and goes, way to go, girl. I want to hang out with you more. Now I want to hang out with you less.
Yeah, now it's like, oh man, you're gonna be a fucking problem right now. And
Yeah,
I really
it backfires.
I really don't have the money to give to you. If
I
you're
think
gonna
the
be fucking
online,
whining about shit.
I think the online flex, I think it backfires.
Yeah, because listen, if you are really good in your life, if you're doing really great in your life, what you do is you praise the other people who are lifting you up. You don't talk about how good you're doing. Number one, that never happens. That's just sociologically, in social situations, you don't sit there and fucking toot your own horn as soon as you walk into a room. And most people don't do that on fucking Facebook either or on social media.
There's a lot of that, though. There is a lot of that.
Well,
man.
no, but that's all fake.
Yeah.
That's all fake. You're tooting your own horn to be like, "Brr, brr, brr, I just did this." I love it when they go, "I just got a job." You're
Yeah.
like, bitch, what? You're 50 fucking years old.
I do hear that a lot.
You really
I do
like,
see that.
after years of not having a job. Well, hey, good for you. You've been searching for 5 years for a job.
It is cool, there is some times where someone's been like going to school for a long time and they finally got their degree. Now they're going.
That's
and they're
different.
like,
That's different because normally that goes, hey, I just got my degree and I was offered a really great job. And that's what it's left at. It's not like I want everybody to look at me and know,
Right.
But the people that are fucking blowing smoke up everybody's assholes are like, hey, so I just lost 50 pounds and I got this new man and my life is amazing and I got this great job and my kids are doing good in school. Now it's a whole list of bullshit. Like, nah, your kid's a shit fucking problem. This new dude that you got, he showed up to meet your family in fucking shorts.
Shorts, no socks, and some chucks.
Showed up in shorts, didn't even brush his hair. He put a hat on.
Yeah, I remember seeing a
Like,
few.
who meets a mother with a hat on?
I remember seeing a few of these too, where it's like they'll post and being like, some chick who's like, me and my husband, I'm the luckiest girl in the world, and da 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 da, right? And I'm like, last night you just tried to blow me. Like, what the fuck, dude? You know what I mean? Like, I've seen those before, and I'm just
That's
like,
great.
I just go, oh, geez, there's the fakest shit I ever seen.
That's the fakest shit ever because they felt guilty.
Yeah. Is that what it was?
They felt guilty, so they got to toot their husband's horn that they're not tooting his horn. They're trying to toot yours.
Right. Like the best day of my life is marrying my husband. I was like, what the fuck? You were trying to get gangbanged last night.
Waking up next to this gem.
And I want to message him. Go. Hey, I gotta let you know that your wife was trying to get tag team last night, dude. Just to let you know,
dude.
Luckily, we wanted no part of it.
Luckily, she reminded us of a pug in a bikini.
Luckily, your wife is hideous, so we bailed.
She breathes like this.
Oh my gosh, she snores every night. Just to let you know.
This is what she sounds like when she gives blowjob.
Yeah, I mean, but
and then he goes, "How'd you know, fucker?" And you go, fuck, now I'm fucked."
Never mind. Yeah, look, I don't get in people's problems. I let people do their thing. But it is funny, like when you know someone very well and they put some fucking flex post up, and you're just like, "What are you doing? What is that?"
Yeah, no, you know what? Though?
It's real. I guess it's for yourself. It maybe it's to pump yourself up.
Yeah, they're trying to walk into life with their own fucking pump up music.
And I need to do more of that. I think I don't do enough of that.
You know, I agree with that. I think you don't celebrate the little.
I celebrate nothing.
I know you don't.
I celebrate nothing.
I know you might as well. You're the worst Jew ever. You might as well be born. Like even at least the Jews, they celebrate fucking starving in the desert for 40 years. You can't even.
I can't.
You're a Jehovah's Witness.
It's hard for me to. Yeah, it's hard for me to.
Like you would be the perfect.
It's hard for me
Jehovah's
to give
Witness.
myself a pat on the back. Like I'm not really good at being like, "Good job, man." I'll be like, "Well, I'm gonna fuck that up."
You'd be the perfect Jehovah's Witness, because you're like, no birthdays, great. No Christmas, fantastic. No holidays, let's all go to work.
No, I'll change that. I'll try to change that because you
have to with me.
I have been trying to put myself in the moment, being like, whatever moment I'm in, this will not last. So I'm going to try to enjoy this where I'm sitting. You know?
Enjoy the peace and silence of whatever moment you're in, or the happiness of whatever moment you're in. Because it'll all turn to shit in 30 minutes.
It'll eventually turn to shit. Well, that's nice.
Eventually, it'll turn to shit. So enjoy the quiet.
See, now you're seeing
it
my way. Now you're seeing it my way.
Yeah, but I still put up the decorations. I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to make it at least colorful.
All right, let's get out of here.
All right, later.
Later. Cheers.